are back again.
We are. In the last episode, we delved into more of the madness by figuring out more about Mobius, including finding more things about Ruvik. That his real name is Ruben. And then now we ended up in the Krimsin City Police Department. Something that we never went to in Sebastian's story.
Yeah.
Which is honestly kind of surprising.
Oh wait. Oh, I did not know that.
Cause what?
I pressed the L3, the L3, and it just turned on the flashlight without meaning you need to lift it up.
Are you blind? You could do the same thing with the lantern.
I know, but still.
Anyways, moving on from that.
Yeah.
Wait. Missing people's posters. Have you seen this woman? No. Missing Pedro Martin and Marta Martin. Who are those two?
Probably his parents.
Whose?
Ruvik's.
I thought that was the Victorio.
I don't know. Like honestly, I don't know if it's
his name is Ruben Victorio.
Okay, I know, but still, you never know. Maybe they changed their last name.
Can you go back to the other posters?
That's an old woman.
Krimsin City Police. It looks like a SWAT team. And the other one?
It's the same thing about Krimsin City Police.
Yeah, but with police cars and with red text too.
Ominous.
Can you are you gonna check every place?
Oh, that way is blocked off. Oh.
That's an interrogation room.
It is.
I think you're supposed to go inside the room.
I know, but I'm checking everything.
Why did you kick down the door?
Why not? Also, can we go through here?
The door is right over there. It's in the other side.
I know, but check through here just in case. If there's anything.
Nope.
Oh, we can move. And plus, we're not in danger right now, so I can just
relax and take a breather. When does that ever happen?
I don't know.
Remember,
turn off the light for right now.
Remember, we don't really get a breather from every enemy we encounter. So you know you have to go to the...
That is Sebastian's office.
Okay then.
How's Lily doing? Great. Everything's going fine. Just wish my
Right,
wife
this is the
would be
memory
able to
about
take care of
when
her.
his daughter
She barely took
was still
maternity leave,
around
huh?
before being
One
taken
of
from
Crimson's finest, I
Mobius.
suppose. She's a
There's
great
more
cop in her
missing
own right,
posters,
but
the same
we
ones.
can manage without her for a little longer. You should hope
Also, why would you think the Victorio family changed their name to the
This
Martins?
looks like it's way before.
People are legally able to do that.
So much younger.
Wow.
But Sebastian's profile didn't say he was
Well,
married.
now there's a third poster in the court book right there.
Yeah, but it's blocked. We can barely see the name.
Well, we can see the last name, Kabura.
That is true.
We're really going through Kidman's memories of the police days.
Okay.
Yep. We're back in more of the madness. This time in the police department.
Oh,
Seb, we need to talk. Going off with your
Oh,
conspiracy
isn't that the
theories?
day about when his
Getting out of
daughter went
control.
missing?
You don't pull that in front of the captain.
Presumed
I'm
dead.
onto something, Joseph. I don't need you hiding shit from me too. I'm not, Sebastian. I'm trying to help.
Like, this is the day
I
when
wanna
he was
help.
like,
But you
not
need to
being
think about this
himself.
carefully.
Is that right?
Your daughter. It was a loss everyone on the force felt. But your wife is... Myra left, Joseph. She left. When we needed each other the most, Myra left me.
Wait.
What would
We can actually see the third poster, like the actual
you
name.
have to know? I don't care what it costs.
Fernando
His daughter,
Cabara.
his wife?
And that one, have you seen this
One
woman,
right after the other?
Myra Castellanos?
Really
Wait, go
seems
back.
closed off.
That's what she looks like?
Yep.
That's Sebastian's wife.
Yep.
Now she's labeled as a missing person because she disappeared after the daughter's presumed death. Also, who's Fernando Cabrera?
Don't know.
Julie Kidman? She barely has any experience.
And there's the Joseph still.
Oh, oh.
No.
Damn. You literally search
I'm going to track
everywhere for her.
She's my responsibility.
Wait, is that a
I
blue
know you
sticky
say
note
it's
where
personal,
Myra's
like to talk
poster is?
But we can't have your misplaced guilt leading to rookies slowing us down.
Over there.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
Sebastian.
Well, maybe we can know we now know what she looks like. At least, wait,
It
do
shouldn't
not
happen
leave.
like this.
Okay. So is that what his office looks like currently?
It's always been that way. Shitty ass sprint.
So now we're seeing
Oh, no, regular cutscene.
like the memory of when Sebastian was having a good life with his wife and daughter until they disappeared.
This is Krimsin. This can't be real.
Wait, isn't this the when they were in the messed up madness version of the city? It is.
A STEM prototype at Beacon.
Because we can see the total
Beacon.
like the weirdness going
I
on
just hope I can get there before
like
he does.
Sebastian did. But if I remember, Sebastian was on the street. So Kidman was on the roofs of every building this entire time.
Possibly.
That would explain why we didn't see her through most of the like the chapter when we had to go through the city as Sebastian.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me for making sounds. I'm just.
Being
Oh.
cautious.
No, I'm just a bit. I didn't say this. I'm not no longer afraid of heights, but this is just scary.
Well, if you're dealing with a person who has supernatural powers that can control, like, his version of reality, how can you not be scared of fictional heights?
Oh God.
If you almost fall to your death, that is.
Oh, careful, you damn bitch.
Wait a minute, isn't that the construction site from that horde we had to face?
Yes.
Oh, we're back here. But unfortunately, we don't have a gun. So what? So what? Are we going to be gunless throughout this entire DLC? Why did you kick?
I don't know.
I think it'd be now the perfect time by using the fire axe on that guy.
I know.
Yeah, you still have that. But anyways, can you imagine going through Sebastian's one?
Oh, I don't need to.
Pushing enemies from rooftops. Quite similar by attacking with the axe.
Bye bye, bitch.
Wow. He's literally shoulder bumped that guy.
He's not coming back.
Yeah, he's not coming back from that. He's totally dead. But anyways, as I was trying to say before that, imagine going through Sebastian's entire story without even using a weapon.
Oh God, that's a nightmare.
That would be impossible.
It is impossible.
Can you really imagine someone doing that? That would be the most impossible way to get through the entire story without even using a gun. When in fact, in the final chapter, you had to use every single weapon that you used to fight Ruben. That is... Yeah, that's true.
How am I supposed to get across now?
That way?
Okay, but also need to be careful.
Not to mention to be aware of enemies. Wait, you can attack that guy with the axe. Well, you have to make sure to not get spotted, that is.
I have an idea.
You want to push him,
Yeah.
but you have to wait till he goes back on that ledge.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure to sneakily, quickly go there. Careful. Just wait.
You can see his head just by doing this.
Well,
Barely, but this helps.
it's dark, so you can now use the flashlight. But first, you have to push him off that ledge
Yeah.
without being spotted. Which every time you try, it's impossible. Go. God, can't believe we now got a new mechanic to push enemies. That's when Sebastian had that. Oh, that would save us so much trouble.
Yeah, that would.
Another axe. Wow. But unfortunately, you only have one. So you can't use that one because you already have one. Because you had the one from the last section that we have.
Yeah, now then?
You could possibly attack that enemy by striking him with the axe.
I can't select it though. Which is bullshit.
That's my question. Why are you trying to select the axe? This is not Sebastian's story.
I know. Oh, it's right. He is right there.
Only Sebastian can use the axe. He doesn't need to sneakily attack the enemy to kill them with it. If that would have happened to Kidman, that would have been so much. Push him off!
Bye, bitch.
Now you can pull the lever. Can't believe we have to go through all of this again. But hey, Warren, there's a good note. You don't need to deal with the fish monster.
Oh yeah, we don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, we don't need to deal with the Shigeru. I mean, the night trigger your memories of her. Yeah, that's a good thing. So whether it's at least in the end,
Beacon is close.
that fish monster got gutted, and I'm very satisfied with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter which of the fish monster is good. You just want to kill him. Yes. Also, wait. There's a file on the wall.
With a knife.
Well,
The plane?
Yeah, it's recording.
The view's pretty spectacular.
Oh, it's between
huh?
Agent and Kidman.
Holy shit. This is different than I'm used to. If you saw where I grew up. The past is over. You're with us now. Here are the keys. It's yours. You'll have to take care of your own food, clothing, and incidentals. But your bank account has more than enough to take care of that.
So, that's it? What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you desire. But your assignment at the Krimsin City Police Department is precedent to everything. You are a police officer, and you must live as such, and act as such.
I don't normally say this, but thank you.
You shouldn't be thanking us. These aren't gifts we provide. You have a very specific assignment at KCPD, and all of this is in exchange for that.
Okay, you're right. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Just show us you can do your job.
So I'm starting to think, if
I
Kidman
feel
doesn't...
like I feel like she's
Being
forced.
played?
Played or being forced.
I think it's both. As I was trying to say, I'm thinking that Kidman, if she doesn't play the part, like act, then she won't still have everything she has. Food,
Or-
clothes, someplace to live.
Yeah,
That kind of stuff.
I am being careful right now because you don't know when something's gonna pop up. We're like near the end of this.
You mean like the Shay, for example?
Yes.
That thing really pops out of nowhere like a cockroach.
Don't say that. I hate those little
Wait,
buggers.
there's a grid.
Yeah, right. Right. Where is it? Where?
Fine.
Wait. I think I know what this is. Which one this is?
This is the light one.
Yeah.
We really thought it was going to be the grid one.
Wait. Oh wait.
Why
what?
did you get out?
I didn't. Oh, it has a dial.
No, that's a timer. This is new. Oh wait, no. You have multiple tries,
Yes.
so that would explain much.
Okay. Here. Here. No, that's not it. That's not it. So here. Here.
Wait, there you go. I solved it.
Yeah,
Which scrap is this one? Number 4.
we missed 3, but I don't care.
I mean, to be honest, We don't know what the context of the letter would say. It's probably just a letter from Myra to Sebastian.
Possibly, yeah.
I literally forgot that in this hallucinal version of Krimsin City, that every building is falling apart. Also, why did you kick again?
I feel like when I get startled, I know I missed input.
You must press your buttons. Just go. There's no enemies around.
I know, but you can't be too cautious.
Especially when you still have the shade on our tail.
You said I shouldn't be. But I am thankful. I don't know what would have happened to me if you hadn't
I
brought
see
me.
something glowing over there.
The mark. Looks like it might be
Sculpture piece 1. That's right.
way out.
You didn't let me finish the read.
Sorry. But it probably goes here.
Wait a minute. Are we making a star?
We're missing...
You're trying to match the shadow. With the star, the symbol. Crawl through there.
I'm being cautious right now. Because if we're getting that, you don't know what's gonna come out.
Like an enemy popping out of nowhere.
Yes. So I am being careful.
Just go through the door. Probably find another sculpture piece somewhere.
I might hide in a locker. There's a locker there, so
Just in case if the shade comes around. What happened?
something came in. Something came in.
Wait, you got a checkpoint, right?
Yes, but
We could probably, stop here for now.
we could, but I just don't know what came in.
Probably just a regular enemy. Or that.
Yeah.
Get her. Get her with the axe. Bye. Now you're dead.
Well, okay.
There's another glowy thing. Turn around. There it is.
There we go.
Another fragment of the star. Now you can place it in the piece. You might rather run.
Double tap that shit.
Yeah, you're trying to make the star. There we go. Wait. Line it up perfectly. Stand back. There we go. Hey!
Elevator.
You did it. Get out of there. Why is it blue? What the hell?
What the fuck?
This is your last chance to prove yourself to us, kid.
He just appeared out of nowhere.
F you, you crazy psycho bitch.
Stop it!
How about
Get out of
now?
my head!
We don't want to deliver, Leslie to you. Was it the blue tape?
Don't know.
Because I was spotting that and I was wondering what that was.
Same here. Okay then.
That was freaky. We can't go through there.
We can.
Never mind.
We just need like one good kick.
More like a Sparta kick.
And a save point.
Good. Since you went through that, stop here.
Yeah, I'm like, holy Jesus.
We now got a new mechanic, such as pushing enemies off the ledge this time. We still have the shade on our tail, but we don't
We
really...
hope we face it with the gun.
Hopefully, because we need a weapon. We're totally gunless throughout this entire story.
Even though we have a gun, why is it not in the holster?
That is a question. Not to mention, you did a star puzzle involving getting more secret entrances. Not to mention, you finally were able to use the axe this time, since
Yeah.
you kept it around the last episode.
That's right. At least we're not seeing stars anymore.
Yep.
You know, I just did a pun right there.
Yeah, we don't care.
So see you all around, everyone. We're continuing off with chapter 3 illusions next week.